After nearly 10 years, 2 occupations, $3 trillion, and hundreds of thousands of lives, the former CIA operative Osama bin Laden has been killed. His death marks the end of history's longest and most expensive manhunt. It has been argued by co-director of IPS's Foreign Policy and Focus, John Pfeffer, among others, that bin Laden drew the U.S. into a war that he knew would cost America an unexorbitant amount of resources, human lives, and international prestige. Osama saw the collapse of one empire, the Soviet Union, and stated, "We, along the Mujahideen, bled Russia for 10 years until it went bankrupt." In the hours before and after Obama appeared on television announcing bin Laden's death, thousands of people turned out in front of the White House and Ground Zero. Obama delivered a speech to the nation at 11:35 Eastern on Sunday. In his speech, he said,
"Yet his death does not mark the end of our effort. There is no doubt that al-Qaeda will continue to pursue attacks against us. We must, and we will, remain vigilant at home and abroad."
And later in his speech, he assured the viewers that the U.S. was not at war with Islam. What will be the impact of this unilateral U.S. military action in a sovereign Muslim country? This looks like a scenario from an American action movie. The strike further reinforces the idea that the U.S. doesn't have to follow the rule of law. The debate over torture is reaching a fever pitch, fueled by assertions of former Bush administration officials.
I think that anyone who suggests that the enhanced techniques, let's be blunt, waterboarding, did not produce an enormous amount of valuable intelligence just isn't facing the truth.
This assertion is being disputed by experts such as former military interrogator Matthew Alexander.
Because a lot is being left out of the conversation, and let me talk a little bit about that. One of the things that people aren't talking about is the fact that one of the people that was confronted with this information that bin Laden had a courier is Sheikh al-Libi, who was held in a CIA secret prison and was tortured, and who gave his CIA interrogators the name of the courier as being Malawi John. And the CIA chased down that information and found out that person didn't exist, that al-Libi had lied. And nobody's talking about the fact that al-Libi caused us to waste resources and time by chasing a false lead because he was tortured.
Alexander points out that besides the illegality and immorality of it, torturing detainees is counterproductive. After 10 years of war, we must look within and without ourselves. What have we gained? And what have we lost? As the Middle East continues to be transformed by grassroots democratic movements, violent extremists of bin Laden's ilk are nowhere to be found. His ideas of social transformation through ugly, indiscriminate violence are thoroughly rejected by the vast majority of our Muslim brothers and sisters. We were brought to the brink of fiscal collapse by the war on terror, and now that the man who was held up as the main justification for war is dead, the U.S. has a chance to end its bloody and costly wars. Things are changing. We cannot continue to react to the ghost of bin Laden.